Welcome back to another episode of
We Take the Van.
This week, now that we finally have some walls, we are gonna finally be putting in our bed, which is a sick, awesome setup, by the way.
Oh yeah.
You guys
super
are gonna
space
like
saving, super floating, super storage saving, super long,
super
gnarly.
everything.
Oh yeah.
So,
super bed.
we have some special guests in this episode, so keep watching. Hopefully by the end of this video, we have both a bed as well as a bench. And yeah.
That's it. Let's get going.
Let's
Fire that saw up.
Let's go. Hello everyone, we're Jared and Ashley, and last year we purchased a 2017 Mercedes Sprinter that we're currently in the process of converting into our very own off-grid camper van. Follow along on our van build as we share details on our progress as well as the do's and the don'ts of a van build.
This is not good. Oh, I think it's dead.
Okay, just so y'all know, I had every intention to take you guys into Home Depot with us today, but for some reason, everybody in the world decided that today was the best day to go to Home Depot. So they were slam packed. You had to like wait in line to even get in. And to be honest, we were in there for almost 2 hours, I think it was, trying to design our bed frame plan and everything. So it was just a bit chaotic. We ended up going with L-channel aluminum for our frame and then 2x4s for our rafters. So we're gonna take some plywood and cut slats and do it that way. So
I think it's done. I think the bed's in.
all right,
Happy.
peep Jared real quick.
This is about the most uncomfortable thing I've ever laid on. My back is about broke.
So it looks pretty sketchy because it looks like we don't have anything that's like holding these rafters up, but we actually put studs behind the wall. So we have those drawn onto this wall so we know exactly where to mount it to. So it is pretty secure, but just in case, we are going to add the L-channel aluminum brackets under all of these. So, approved?
Approved.
Can I get on there too?
Yeah.
No, can't pass.
Oh.
This is our plan with the bed. We have a inch steel bracket here with a bracket inside of it, and basically our bench is gonna pull up like this. I'm gonna pull these out and then our bench will sit on this.
That's right.
So just to give you some perspective, this ain't going anywhere.
Pretty strong. And then I'll also brace that 2x4 and then brace these down the side here, and you should be you have plenty of strength.
So now you have to screw that one.
Yep.
These are Jared's parents, Bob and Maria. They came for a visit for the weekend, so of course we put them to work on some of the van projects.
Alright, so we just built these two face frames, right? So we're working on this lower bench area. We just built this yesterday, we got this dialed in, right? So now our butt area, you want a drawer right in here. So we built these two face frames out of place with both with supports for an 18-inch drawer, and we will now use these little spacer bars to figure out exactly how to square them up. So we're going to attach them to the floor, and then we're going to start trimming the whole thing out in plywood.
That's right.
So,
and once we get it square,
yep.
then we're going to cut the plywood to sit on top and to sit on the face to cover the frame.
Yep.
And then we're going to cut holes in the plywood so that we can open it up and use it as a storage compartment.
Right.
I'm
the manager.
I am
the grunt worker.
cheap, almost free labor.
Free
if
labor.
you give me a beer and you give me a barbecue, I'll work for free.
Yes.
But do you have any knowledge of how to do this
Yeah,
job?
I taught this guy a little bit when he was a boy. Now he's teaching me what I didn't know back then.
That's right. Let's get going. We need to cut plywood. We need to block this stuff off.
Yep.
And start attaching this
Yep.
seat frame down to the floor.
Okay.
Let's go. Alright, so what we need to do next, I guess is the question.
We need to square this box up with dead wood.
I see.
Couple at the bottom and 2 or 3 at the top, and then the box is square. Then we can frame these in.
So you're 12 and a
This end
half.
and that end.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. You really just need, to be honest with you, just need a dummy one in here until you put a screw in the sucker,
Right,
and
and
it
then
won't
just
move.
move it down.
You don't need any on the bottom.
Alright, so nothing at the bottom. So then 1, 2,
This guy.
3, 4. But you got to cut me a couple extra.
Because we have a ski slope driveway, that's why we have to move the van. It's just easier if it's on a flat surface rather than, like I said, our ski slope driveway. So normally we do most of our work on the weekends. However, we've been trying to get some stuff done rather quickly. We've moved to working on the van a lot in the afternoons when we get home from work. So just wanted to fill you guys in on where we're at. So we have our partial fixed bed. What's gonna make our bed go from a double or a little bit smaller than a queen to almost a king is going to be the back of this bench seat. So if you see, here's where our bench will be. Obviously we still have to put cushions and everything up, but our bench is going to be here. All we're going to have to do is get up and lift up our bench, and we will have these slider poles. They will be in, so we'll just pull them out, and that will extend the bed from a double to a king.
Yep.
And it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah, so this seat back bench portion is actually it's actually 2 inches higher than this lower bed area, and so we'll account for that height difference in the foam. We'll get a 3-inch foam section here and a 5-inch foam section here. That way when you lift them up, they're all 5 inches and it's a perfectly flat bed. That's it.
This has been done. I've seen this on a lot of other builds
Have you
too.
seen a lot?
So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
That's our bed system. And it's genius.
Ooh. Look out for genius.
The food is here. Time to eat.
Paper. So you gotta guess. Appreciate it. Thank you.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free.
Moment of truth. See if I like it or I don't. I like it.
Do you?
Do you?
No.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm. No, I just think it looks like another version of this. It just almost looks dirty. Although I can't really see it too good. So, I don't know. It does look pretty good. It's got some good texture. It definitely does not look like one sort of pasty wall.
I mean, it's going to be hard to tell until you get multiple pieces up here. So
I don't know. I say we get going with it. Give it a shot. To your point, it's always easy to paint that stuff if it's up. So, let's go.
Stay tuned for next week's episode as we start applying some of the trim and other interior finishes. Here's where the Vanbuild really starts getting fun. I'm trying to imagine what it will be like when it's all finished.
Oh, well, just close your eyes and go inside and just start dreaming because it ain't finished.
With the exception of the electrical, of course. Why does this have to be so complicated? Thank you for reading the instructions. Get comfortable because it's about to get real fun. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys next week.